Welcome to Inspire and Move, the show that inspires you to create, connect, and grow. I'm going to bring you meaningful conversations, aha moments, and all the motivation you need to up-level every part of your life. I'm Ali Aruda, founder of Inspire and Move, and your personal hype girl. I've gone from fashion school to celebrity stylist to corporate marketing to brick and mortar entrepreneurship with my husband, each time learning incredible lessons how to pivot, reimagine, and implement the steps to become successful. I am passionate about inspiring others to live their best life, a life of joy. We have the power to design a life that we love because life is too short not to. The best part is that you weren't meant to do this alone. If you feel like you were meant for more, let me ride shotgun with you, and together, let's get you to where you want to go. Hey guys, I just got in from hosting my International Women's Day Sweat and Sip at our gym, Benchmark Fitness. It was such a great morning. Honestly, just like the best energy and the best vibes. And I feel like I really want to take advantage of that and hop on and chat with you guys. I do have a really fun episode topic that came to me as a little download yesterday, but just kind of sitting here in the energy of this event. For any of you that host events, first of all, you can probably relate. It's a lot of work to host, to curate. It's kind of in the reverse order. You curate it first, then you market it and you sell it, and then you're in it. And again, if you are an event host, you probably know that you might have those moods where you're like, why do I do events? There's so much work. Like your brain's spinning on all these feels. And hey, I bet you some of you feel really seen right now. However, then you get to event day and you have those like butterflies. You're so excited for the event. You're excited for the people to feel the energy from this event. At least that's how I feel. So many of my events are based off of feeling really good. I am a big proponent of being in that state of joy and feeling inspired and high energy, good energy, and just kind of getting out of the muck of life and really being in places, spaces around people that make you feel good. And that is really at the core of what I try to achieve when I curate and design these events and how I share them with the people that show up. And God bless them, I have some friends and members in my community that do not miss an Inspire and Move event. And if you are listening, you know who you are. And I have so much love and gratitude for you. It feels so great to see those people that really like believe in you. You know, they really have your back. They're in your support circle and they're there to have fun. They show up, they share it. Maybe they recruit people to join them. And when you're in that event environment, you can feed off each other's energy. And I very much get that. You know, I'm a high energy person. I hope you guys hear that through my voice on my show. But when I'm, curating and in the event and I am hosting it, that's got to be one of the best versions of me. And yeah, it takes a lot of work to get there, even a little bit of a mental game to prep. But you get to that event day, and that's one of the best versions of Ali. I love being in that moment. I feel very much like in that flow state, in that zone of genius. And it gives me so much incredible energy for the morning, for the evening, maybe the whole day. Nice little benefit of those morning events is that's going to set me up for success all day. And here we are. I wanted to hop on that success, good energy train and jump on here and chat with you guys. I was out for a really beautiful impromptu lunch date with Matt yesterday on our way to go make some big purchases for our gym, buy some new equipment, constantly want to elevate our game and the value that we're providing for our community at Benchmark Fitness. And we had this impromptu little lunch and we've sort of wrapped up and I had this like weird look on my face. And Matt looks at me and he's like, "What?" I was like, "I just got an amazing podcast idea. Just got a quick download." And, feverishly write it down in my notes app on my phone where I like to keep some good ideas. Or if I'm at home, 100% those ideas are on Post-it notes. But I had this idea and it kind of is supporting these other episodes I've had come out that was a very unofficial little collection, let's call it, these boomerang effects of episodes, kindness and what have you. But today is all about the boomerang effect of providing value. And if you listen to a recent episode that Matt and I shared together, we recorded it together, we kind of touched on this. We were reflecting on our dinner series experience with Chris and Lori Harder and their special guest, Dean Graziosi. And I feel like I've also kind of tried to weave this into other episodes talking about providing value, because you guys, there's really incredible value with providing value. And the reason I want to talk about that is because I am in it right now. And this is what sort of hit me yesterday in this download is I am living proof right now of providing value. And I'm going to tell you the story. I'm going to tell you a little bit. I'm going to tell you the story. I'm going to tell you the how and why. So for many, many years, I loved, admired, consumed, reading, podcast consumption, someone who is now a very special friend, and that is Lori Harder. I have loved and admired all of her work and her journey for years. And I'm a proud investor of her company. I'm a proud investor of her husband's company. But that's not what I want to talk about. I just want to sort of paint the picture that I have admired this freaking rock star for a number of years, and purchase her book, listen to her show, for years, and would share episodes on Instagram when I, take the dogs for a walk. Oh, this was a really great episode. Maybe a little screenshot and tag Earn Your Happy Podcast, tag Lori Harder. And these little things, these little examples of providing value got me seen. And that was the sort of connection point to chatting about her company, which is now Glossy, but previously it was Light Pink, which I had already heard about. I had heard all about her, raising money with females only for her startup, for her big company, and hearing the journey, hearing her talk about it. It was all very familiar to me because I was consuming her podcast on the regular, and then sharing value where I could, sharing it with my followers. Now, obviously, I have a much smaller account and audience and reach than someone like she does and her network. But still, I believe in the power of sharing great things. And so did that enough that I kind of got seen. And then we connected. We chatted about the investment opportunity. That felt really good for me. That felt really good for us, from a household standpoint. And I'm not going to go into all the details of our journey. That's maybe a conversation for another time. But I just wanted to sort of give you the example or the backstory of how it started. That I sort of, was able to identify someone that I really admired and really just liked their story, their journey, how they were showing up in the world, how they were providing value to people in their world, and what I did to have these little baby steps of providing value back. And let's fast forward all these years, this really, really cool journey, really cool story. And here we are today in present time. Now, this past fall, I had an exceptional opportunity to be in Strong Fitness magazine. And you know who this opportunity came from? Lori Harder. She saw that this photographer, who she once worked with, because she is a Strong magazine cover model herself, has been on not one, but two different covers in her career. And she still followed and is connected with the photographer, saw that he had this opportunity, and she thought of me and sent that opportunity to me, connected us. And that resulted in me being in a special issue of Strong magazine that goes all across North America. It came out in January, and it is on shelves for 6 months. It is on shelves right now, guys. It's the best body guide. So maybe you want to put that on your to-do list, grab a little issue, and what a cool opportunity. I still have so much value, or pardon me, I still have so much gratitude, not value. I have so much gratitude for that opportunity because that was a freaking cool opportunity. And in that opportunity, I showed up with my A game. I, prepared for it to look and feel my best. I packed a lot of cool outfits. And this was obviously a fitness shoot, so everything was active wear. I really like to wear bright colors. I'm currently in a hot pink workout outfit as I record this. That's what I showed up in and taught my class this morning, hosted my event in. Pink is sort of my power color, especially when it comes to workout events. I feel really great in color. And that was a kind of a organized detail of this photo shoot for Strong. And I showed up as me. I'm a happy, smiley, high energy person. And that was how I showed up in my photo shoot. And here we are now in 2024. So this is fall 2023. Now we're in 2024. she's still sharing a lot of content from that shoot. I brought our social coordinator, Danny, with me, which was an amazing investment to have her there with me all day, and all of the content from behind the scenes that we captured and put into fresh content was amazing. So there's a little takeaway for anyone, depending on where you are, whether it's a magazine shoot or an event, maybe you're speaking at an event, having someone there to capture content for you is a really excellent opportunity for content engagement, and I highly recommend that, and I can't wait to do that again. And so we have been producing great content, even though that shoot was in October. I posted something, a behind the scenes reel with that video content just last week. And guess what? The photographer saw it, really loved it, asked if he could have it, use it. No problem. This is like a world renowned photographer. Happy to share that content. And then he asked if we could have a call. And so I'm giving you a lot of details here because I want you to sort of follow along, and then we're going to complete this circle of providing value and how this boomerang effect really happened. So I have a call with this photographer. His name's Paul. He's amazing and remarkably talented. And we have this call, and he shares another absolutely incredible opportunity with me that was a bit of a pinch me moment. And the fact that he said that I was the first person they thought of because, I was a delight to work with and like good energy. He said a lot of nice things, and I don't need to share that with all of you because you might be rolling your eyes. But it was so nice to receive. I received that with a lot of gratitude. And when I came home and told Matt, I also was able to recognize that, where this all stemmed from? This all stemmed from Lori connecting me with Paul and recommending me for this shoot in the fall. And you want to kind of, here we are in the boomerang effect. Like, we started with years ago, younger version of Allie consuming Lori Harder's content and really loving it, appreciating it, and sharing it, putting out it into the world, gifting the book to friends, and showing up just authentically. I loved what she did, loved her content, so I'm going to share it. I'm going to talk about it. And then, kind of you have those steps along the way. And then we have the photo shoot and the connection with the photographer, make a, positive impression, a really good impression, a lasting impression. And now we're back to this other opportunity that's coming up. Another photo shoot opportunity with Strong. This time it's going to be a cover. I cannot wait. And it's all the boomerang effect of providing value. This all goes back to the very beginning. And I have just been so excited to share this with all of you because it's a real life example. I love talking about providing value because it can be such a needle mover in your life, in your relationships, your network, your business. And it is just this real life example that I am in right now. I am in it. And I could really feel this boomerang effect of providing value. And I couldn't have been more excited to get on here and share this with you guys. I know it sort of, skipped a bit of a journey of these last few years, and maybe that story will come out eventually, but it's just how it started and the journey to where we are now. And it's just really come full circle. And I have so much love and gratitude for Lori for providing all this incredible wisdom and her book and podcast episodes, her friendship, but this opportunity as well. And there's all these beautiful layers that have stacked on top of one another over these last years, and how it has all come together to really be in this right now, this boomerang effect of providing value. So, little closing remarks here, guys. How can you provide value? Who is it that you love and admire and you want to be in the company of, be in their network, work with, be friends with? First, I'd say really reflect on that. Who is that person? Who are those people? Where are they? Do they have live events? Do they have books? Do they have podcasts? Are they a music artist? Then identify where they are, and then how can you support them and provide value? And then do all of that. And you have to do it repeatedly. Don't just try this little one time around and be like, oh, it didn't work. I provided value and it didn't work. No, you have to be consistent. You have to be persistent and do it often. And you have to be authentic about it. You have to really mean it. Don't do it for just the sake of doing it, because that's just kind of a waste of everyone's time. If you love it, do it because you love it. and be authentically you and provide that value over and over and over again. And just put in those reps. And who knows what can happen and how you can also experience the boomerang effect of providing value. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I'm excited for all of you to go out there and experience the boomerang effect of providing value. I love and appreciate all of you, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you so much for listening. If you loved this episode, it would mean the world to me if you took 30 seconds and shared this on social media, send it to a friend, or leave a 5-star review. There is power in community, and I am so grateful to have you part of mine.